Hey guys, welcome to Curated Confessions, where we drink wine and talk design. I'm Hillary Smith.
And I'm Brittany Pelche
Oh,
Como.
hey, she
Hey.
remembered a name this time. She's focused on that mimosa too. All right, our drink
Uh,
of choice is mimosa today.
yes, it's a little early for Riesling. Not
Is
really.
it? I think so.
Never.
I feel like those, what is it, like New Jersey? No, not New Jersey. What am I thinking of? Like, I don't know, maybe Cape Codish. Like they just drink Riesling all day.
They
Is that
do.
a thing? I don't know.
Let us know, peeps from
Cape Cod?
the northeast. I don't know.
I just feel like they sit in really big, pretty homes and drink Riesling.
I felt like they drink beer and eat lobster.
Oh,
No?
uh, that's like Maine. No,
Oh,
that's clam
I want to
chowder.
do that.
We shouldn't probably talk about the Northeast. We don't know much
No,
about. Though
never
I
been.
did go Oh, you haven't? I went
No,
to Massachusetts, Rhode Island.
I want to go to that lobster fest. All you could eat
Nice.
lobster.
I don't think I love lobster that much to
Oh,
eat
I
more
do.
than just one.
I could eat like quite a few.
We did boil lobsters one time because we were trying to have a bougie boil instead of crawfish,
Yeah,
and I appreciated that.
my mom loves, that's like her favorite. She could eat more than me. You could believe that, lobster. And I had them dry ice, like flown in from this famous place in Maine, but I had to make her cook them because I didn't know how
Hmm.
for her birthday. Whoops.
That's yeah.
But they came out great. Good job, Mom. I made the butter.
Nothing. Is is there anything besides just melting the
Nope,
butter?
I put it in the microwave.
Perfect.
I mean, probably you're probably supposed to like
With seasonings?
put it on the stove and some special way of doing it, but I just popped it in the microwave.
The seasonings are just herbs. Just herbs.
Who could know?
Okay.
Again, let us know, peeps from we don't know.
Cooking is not my
We
strong
can let
suit.
you know about how to eat crawfish, though. I just had my first
Boil.
boil crawfish this past Easter weekend.
Did you use all the syllables? Boil.
Boil, ball.
I
Normally I say
didn't know that
crawfish
that
ball.
yeah, I didn't. I I didn't
I think I
know.
was trying to be proper.
I think so too. When I moved here, I didn't know what a bowl was. Kept looking for a bowl
Yeah.
instead of a boil. It's in a pot. It's interesting.
Hmm.
We have done some outdoor kitchens where we actually made a built-in crawfish
Well,
burner.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
We have one of those super burner, power
Yeah.
burner or something they call it, but I don't think it's the same. Like,
No, I have one of those, well, sitting in my garage because I won't finish my outdoor kitchen. But no, this was like countertop and then went
drop
down.
down.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have to pick up the pot so high, but it was still off the ground.
That's cool. The only
Yeah.
time I did one of those was the to put one of those egg, what they call them,
Oh, yeah. The green egg.
green egg. You have
Mhm.
one of those in your
I don't have
well,
one.
are you planning for it in your outdoor kitchen?
No. We're not that serious.
Yeah, I hear people that have them love them, but,
It's a love-hate relationship. I think also like those, what is it, a Weber? No, not a Weber. Big, just flat
griddle?
grill. I mean, but it's like I don't know, you just move it around. There's a lot of maintenance. There's a lot of seasoning that's happening on it,
I don't know.
oil and cleaning. We
Like a
just have a
hibachi grill?
Yeah, but they have a name.
Oh,
I'm really upset that I can't remember it right now.
maybe we're gonna learn more. I'm about to have to do a layout for an outdoor kitchen, so I was gonna do a little bit more research on that. They want all the things in, like, a little space, so I
Yeah,
have to really carefully plan that out.
putting a green egg.
They want, like, a burner, green egg, a grill, a sink,
I mean, a sink's
um
pretty that's not like all the things. That sounds like a pretty
yeah, but
basic need.
they have a small space, so I think we're gonna
Oh,
have to expand it, make it
gotcha.
a L shape or a U shape or something. I haven't gotten to it yet, but
Yeah, I have like a whole U shape drawn out, but
we're gonna
it
get to
hasn't
that
come
soon,
to
that
fruition.
outdoor kitchen of yours.
Just holding on to those appliances.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
um, well, so thanks for coming back and hanging out with us. Last time we talked about who we are, and this time we were going to talk about what we do. I mean, obviously, we do interior design, we talked about that already, but, really what people think interior design is versus what it actually is.
Yes, it's
So,
2 very different things.
uh, figuring out a puzzle is a good part of it.
Yes.
Also, we did a few dumpster runs and unboxed some stuff. I'm sure y'all get to see some of that too, so that
Yeah,
should be
excuse our
entertaining.
appearance right now, we're probably all, like, our hair is
Did get
so
hit in the head with the lid of the dumpster, so there's that.
don't do dumpster duties on a windy day. Note to self.
I did make fun of you of your little stick, and I'm so glad you brought it because it did come
Yes.
in handy.
So we have a homemade stick for those who haven't seen it yet. Um, when we get in a big delivery, we do it all, so we have to break it down, bring everything to the dumpster, and handy dandy stick, those, like, doors on the dumpsters are really big and really heavy, and
And you're
I
really
mean,
short.
I'm really short, and you Hillary even thought she was like, "You still need the stick even though we got a shorter dumpster?" Yes, and she did too. So,
I just am not strong enough, I don't think.
the wind was working against us today, but, yeah, it's quite entertaining, so tune in for that. But, yes, that's one part of design that a lot of people some designers just have men to do all the things, but
Aw, good
that's
for them.
that's so cute. Um, good for yes, really,
Good for
one
you.
day one day, I don't know, we
Oh, I
kinda like
like
to
it.
I know.
That's like my cardio.
Yeah, and we do love unboxing things because it's kinda like Christmas. We tend to sometimes from ordering date, if it's, like, custom things, it's been a while and we forget what we ordered,
Mhm.
especially when we go to market and we see thousands of pretty things. It's really like Christmas when we get in orders from market, but it's also exciting seeing custom orders for clients come in because you get to see the whole
Yeah, 'cause it's only in your
project
your
come together.
mind.
Like the
So,
art we
yeah,
unboxed today, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is gonna look so good with the bedding
yeah.
that's gonna go
Like,
above the bed."
custom chairs or, like, okay, I'm gonna put the fabric on the inside and then a different fabric on the back, and then I'm gonna do this pillow, and you do everything custom, and you're like, "I can see it in my head," but you really don't
Don't know what
know
it's
how
gonna
it's
look
gonna
like.
come out looking like, and so those are the ones where you're, like, holding your breath and losing a little sleep at night, and
Yeah.
then it finally arrives and sigh of relief when it looks beautiful.
I was honestly doing that last night, putting together, a project we're working on in North Louisiana. We're doing some custom upholstery and we pull every single thing that's going in the room, pull the rugs, pull the drapery, pull the fabric swatches, the wood samples. And you really have to think about it like from all angles of the room. So I was like,
Mhm.
you're going to see these chairs from the back
Mhm.
mostly, like when you walk into the space. And I was really wanting to do like a statement fabric wrapped around the outsides of the chairs, but they live a very practical life as most of us do and have dogs and need performance, pet friendly, husband friendly, whatever friendly these days. And so the performance fabrics we have aren't quite as exciting. So, um, they're just more durable solids. So I was doing that on the inside. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this going to be too busy with doing a pattern on the outside with the rug? And really have to think about it from all aspects. Uh, all angles of the
Mhm.
room, basically, so I don't know.
I mean, a room should be pretty from all
Yeah,
regardless where you're standing.
yeah.
That's the hardest part.
So
Speaking of performance fabric, though, I was pulling some of the fabrics that I just purchased for our new pillow
yeah.
line,
Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful.
and some of them are performance too. So we'll technically have performance pillows, which I'm super pumped about.
And indoor, outdoor, right?
Yes, those are gonna be beautiful.
And
I
we ha
found indoor, outdoor cording that so they're gonna
yes.
have trim, all the things.
So tell us about, like, your color collections, because I know you had a bunch laid out, but I really don't.
Well, I started with what I think I called the serene swamp because, of course, we had to have a little play on Louisiana. But blues, I think the very first inspiration fabric was birds, which I'm not a huge bird lover as far as wanting them in my home, but something about it just spoke to me. I was like,
Yeah, I know which
this
one
would
you're
be
talking
really
about, it's
pretty
really
as a
pretty.
pillow." And then, I don't know, just somehow I built like 30 pillows around it.
I
So
walked in one day and Hillary had literally fabrics from one end of the showroom to the other. I got excited though.
yeah, it is fun. I know. And it's like
We
we
couldn't
can
stop.
just shop from our own pillows instead of having to go from different companies. But I am starting with blues, but then I'm transitioning to outdoor pillows because it's time of year.
Yep.
And then I don't know, I have yellows and citron and oh, the black and white collection is gonna be my
Ooh, that's my
favorite.
favorite too.
Mm, that
Which
one's
I
gonna
do
be
like
fun.
color outside, but I don't know, my whole patio is really black and white, but
Well, I
I
do
do
have black and white for outdoor, but I'm talking about the black and white for indoor because
indoor.
of all of those fun trims that I
Yeah.
found. Like, they're fantastic.
I'm about to steal those for the next project, so you might have to make double.
But yeah, those are gonna be, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I mean, we, have some remnant pieces of fabric that we're putting together, so I just wanted to make some custom fun pillows that aren't astronomical
Yeah.
like some, custom pillows can get once you add all the trims
Well,
and things.
and two, we wanna offer something to people that is different. We're all about every design we do is different. We rarely use the same product in a space. So this is just another way you could have a total custom look. You could have a basic fabric sofa, but putting a custom,
Mhm.
pillows on it will make it look like a custom sofa, even if we do like a ready-made.
Well, and that's the thing, I keep saying it's a pillow line, but technically it's not because it's kind of one and done, and then I'm moving
Yeah.
on to the next thing. So it's not really like we're going to mass produce these. We're just making huge quantities of a lot of 1, 2 pillows, but
In collections, so you can use like
oh, yeah, of
if
course,
you
they all
need
match.
chair
Yeah,
pillows as well as, to coordinate with your sofa pillows. We
different
have
sizes, lumbars, different things
yeah.
that work together, but also just how to have a custom and some people don't want to spend money on custom because it's hard to visualize it, so
Yeah.
they wanna see it done already, so this way you're getting a custom look, but it's already complete.
Well, even coming to the showroom and seeing the hundreds of pillows we have to offer, people often are overwhelmed. Are like, I don't know what goes with what.
Mhm.
What can I put this with? I love this pillow as a starting off point, but this kind of does the,
Yeah, design
designing
work for
for
you.
you because it's already everything in the collection works together. So whether you're doing bedding or your living room
Mhm.
or whatever, it'll be, people can go online and
Shop
purchase the
that. Yep,
collection, shop, and know that it'll look good in their home together.
absolutely.
Kinda like what the one and done thing about how we're trying to do a lot of different custom things from, like, flower arrangements. I'll get in these beautiful bowls and different containers and pots and make flower arrangements in them, so you can really have something that your neighbors and everyone else doesn't have.
Well, I mean, one of the funniest things, when we first started going to market and ordering, we ordered florals from a company that's in California, and they're beautiful, and, I mean, the price point wasn't terrible, but they were, just
Freight, though,
yeah,
shipping.
freight's expensive, and especially now, that was back before everything else, but, and then we opened another line that was just containers and vases and bowls and that sort of thing, and we received all of the orchids from this company in California, and we looked at the bottom, and it was all of the containers were from the other company that we also had a company with, and I was like, wait a second." So we could order these ourselves, and Brittany is phenomenal at creating arrangements, so I was like, this is now your new job, I'm
Yeah.
sorry."
So if you see behind me, it's a starting work of my floral station.
That company is from Dallas, so they're shipping their containers to California to be made to ship back to us in Louisiana, and I'm like, "Or we could just order containers from Dallas, and you could make them for
Yes.
them." And once again, they're exclusives. They're one of a kind because she doesn't do the same thing twice, so we try to make things at a better price point, also something that not everybody has, and something that also represents us. I like that you can kinda see our personality in all the things that we're making.
Yeah, sometimes I'll put quartz, nestled in the moss,
Yeah,
or we have like acrylic sticks, and we have a moss company that you can really,
yeah.
get creative with different color, like dried moss and different colors, which is really cool. So
It's not
it's
that
kind of a,
cool to me, but I love
I
that
love it.
you
I
are
get
so
excited
excited
about it.
about moss.
I don't know. I'm like, it's kind of my pastime, I guess, I started doing that when I was young. Mom would make floral arrangements when I was young.
Hmm,
And I just remember this here recently, but she had a loft in their master bedroom, like a spiral staircase
fun.
situation when I was growing up. And she used to make these big old arrangements, and I would be in there playing with my Barbies, kind of watching her. And I was talking to her the other day. She came by. It's like, Mom, you can help me. This is how I got started doing this. And she was like, I don't do that anymore. You know how she's just very
Mhm.
bashful about things, but she is creative too.
I will say you were making an arrangement the day I went into well, I didn't go into labor, but I had to, got induced, but,
Yeah,
so you're making it for yourself, but you brought it to me, and I love
I
that.
did, and it was so cute. I was like, I gotta get another one of these pots because it has like the cutest butterflies
Butterfly.
on it. And I was like, this is
But I
perfect.
will say every single person that went into the room was like, "Oh my gosh, these flowers are amazing." That one was live
Yeah,
flowers,
they were
but
pretty.
still, yeah, I was like, "Oh, well, my friend made it," and they were like, "Where does your friend work, and what does she do?"
And it was so sweet. You gave me the pot back. I was like, really? You don't have to do
I
that.
was like, "Well, I'm not gonna make anything in it, so could you just fill it again and bring it back to
Yeah.
me?"
I did make you a cute one though for your patio
You
that
did.
you're gonna put it out there one day
One day when
when
that
you
patio's finished.
it was like a skull teacup or something. It was very Hillary fitting.
Yes.
It's
It
very
looked like toile or, like, some
yeah,
French, and then I got close, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's skulls,
skulls.
that's hilarious." I
Yeah.
did go through a whole skull phase. As I'm getting older, of course, I'm like, "Do I need all of these skulls in my house?" Maybe not that many, but I do have skull furniture outside, so it's
Yeah.
fitting. But, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Age is weird. You get
Grow out of things.
but not really, but you just feel like you're supposed to maybe. I don't know, some things I am kinda over.
I know, I get burnout on like when we lived in Vegas, we had that was like the first time I was introduced to Z Gallery.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I love me some
And
Seagal.
oh my gosh, I would go to Fashion Show Mall and that was like, oh, I'd be so broke when I left. I would get
Right? Mhm.
all the things. But it's just like you can do, you know, bling overload, mirror
Are you
overload.
sure about
Yeah,
that? Okay.
I did. I was like, okay, maybe it's too much. Let me scale that back. But it was fun.
There is, a what is that word that I'm looking for? Like, there should only you good, like, editing. You need to,
Yeah.
like, okay, tone
Different
it down.
textures
Yeah.
and layers and, but it's hard when you gravitate towards, like, the same thing all the
Yeah.
time. I find that with clients a lot. We go into houses and they're like, "I don't know, it doesn't seem quite right." I'm like, "Well, there's too much of one
Yeah.
thing, you know?"
You put the same company through the
Yeah.
whole house, you which, I mean, I am there's a lot of the same company in my house too, but
It's
put a
still
little
yours
crystal and mirror.
yours works. We're gonna show y'all our houses
Yes.
in one episode or something.
Yes.
Mine, Hillary has we try a lot of things at her house. But mine is, like, the unfinished. I'm, like, overwhelmed
Mine's
because I love
unfinished.
everything. I don't know, you've got a lot more done inside than
Yes.
I have because I overthink things, and
You have commitment
I
issues.
do have really bad commitment issues. Like, for a client, I can do it in the back of my head. It's, like, done. I can design it before I'm even, like, get to paper. My own house, I will overthink it for months until it gets discontinued, or I don't know what the problem
You
is.
have bought quite a or not bought, but, ordered quite a few swatches for that banquette in your
Still can't pull the trigger.
kitchen.
I have a whole, like, niche for a dining banquette, which I have a ton of pillows. I got a pillow problem for sure.
You do not have commitment issues with pillows.
Do not. It's kinda like shoes. They're that's one and the same, but the fabric, I mean, it's like a custom thing. I gotta have it probably, like, trucked direct to my house because it's
Absolutely.
really long, and
Which is what we
it's
do
one
every
time
day,
I
and for a
know,
client, that is not even scary to
but you know
you.
what the problem is? I can't decide on the wallpaper that's going behind it, which
We
is gonna
said we were
affect the
gonna
fabric.
have to custom the wallpaper.
And I'm like, "Do I just paint it myself? Oh my gosh, I don't know," and I tried to price things out, and I'm like, "Oh, the things I like, we automatically gravitate towards the most expensive
Expensive.
thing, even when we are not paying retail for it." I'm like, "I can't it." And so I have, yes, incomplete, very incomplete things.
Also, we see something new every single
It's
day,
so hard.
so
Like, am I gonna
the
make the wrong
fear
decision?
of, something better coming out afterwards is a problem, but you just gotta be like me, and I might have changed a vanity light 3 times already.
Which one? Oh, in your,
Mhm, guest
hall
bathroom.
bathroom?
Yep, yep.
One you have now is really pretty, though.
Oh, yeah, that one's not changing, that one's gorgeous.
Yeah. I love your guest bathroom.
But I just had to do it.
Hillary has a very, unique experience for guests.
Oh, that's you will never guess where I got that book.
Where
See
Oh,
gallery.
really? She has a guest book behind her toilet on a cute little shelf, and I sat there one time, I was like, "They probably think I'm doing number 2 in here," because I was
Well, you're supposed to write how long you're in the bathroom and what you're doing while you were
yeah,
in the bathroom.
it's it was I was just reading it. It was entertaining reading the previous comments. It's kinda like a guest book when you go to vacation
Mhm.
homes. You just wanna
I
read
know
them
my
all.
mom signs it every time, and I think it's hilarious. Well, not every time, but she'll tell me why she was there visiting, and
Yeah, that's funny. I
I'm
need
like,
a refill,
"Oh,
please.
yes, I can definitely handle that."
But yeah, at least you have
I
wallpaper
think I
and a
can.
shower curtain in your guest bathroom, and I never even got there. I have a shower curtain liner. Like, this is what I do for a living, and I can't pick out a shower
Yeah,
curtain
but you
for
have a
myself.
powder bathroom,
Oh,
so
yeah,
people
that's true.
don't
But
technically
the
go
guest
into
I don't
your
really have
my
guests.
house is smaller, so well, it's actually the same square footage. You just have more bathrooms than I do. I would like a powder bathroom, but then that's a whole 'nother thing.
Yeah. Well, you kinda made a I'm like, "Yeah, I have an outside bathroom," but you kinda made it inside
I
outside
did.
bathroom recently for your
Yes,
remodel.
I
Thank you.
put access to my water closet from the outside so that you could utilize it. Some people thought I was crazy. Some
That's a
people
good
like it.
idea.
It all is how you
Until you have a party like we
and then you have
recently
to
had.
then you're still getting dressed in your bathroom and people are in there with you. Whoopsies.
Yeah,
It's
and it
okay.
has to be, like, pristine.
It was not
Mm.
pristine. I had to let I think I just started drinking, honestly.
Yeah, you love it. I was like, "You want me to go clean the bathroom?"
No,
"No."
I'm just gonna open a bottle of champagne and call it a day.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the party. It is what it is.
We always get, like, all the we think we get all the things done when you have to plan a party to get things done at our house.
So, that was the
Get things
biggest
checked
bummer
off the
is that
list.
I planned the party so I could get things done, but I overplanned the party and didn't have time to even clean the house, let alone
Yeah.
paint anything or
You definitely
do
ordered a
anything
lot of very cute things that I
that
did
didn't
not have
get
time
applied.
to
They're gonna go in the rental division.
yeah.
They'll be available for y'all
A
go.
lots of things in the rental division that did not happen.
Utilize for the party. It's okay. No one noticed.
I started hanging happy birthday
I think half
and
is what
no,
got
I got "Ha." And I was like, "Take that down." People were walking in. Oh, boy.
It's
Yeah.
very Louisiana. I think that you should come 30 minutes late, and that is not.
It's not how people do it around here. They were there at 30 minutes early.
I love that. I put them all to work.
Me too.
I think
Mm,
all of the guests had to do
sorry.
something at the party. It's okay.
Oh, I
It's
even
alright.
had your husband's grandma, I
Oh,
think,
yeah.
put her to work.
She loved it. They liked to
Mhm.
feel included,
We're talking about for,
needed.
Hillary had Estelle's first birthday party at her house,
Yes.
and it was adorable.
Well, I mean, it was in my head. It didn't all but yeah, it was still adorable.
It was. Nobody knew what we were
Yeah.
had planned because it didn't happen.
Well, I showed them the PowerPoint presentation I had
Yeah,
created.
and the very detailed schedule and list that,
Correct. The problem is everything has to happen last minute.
why is that? Like,
I mean, food is a problem.
I know, it's like it has to happen all at once.
And
and
it was
you can't be
balloons and
outside
outside, so
overnight.
you can't yeah, there's
Right.
just a lot.
We needed more hands.
We had hands, we like to do it
I
ourselves.
know. And our friends like to go out of town for these parties every time, not mentioning any names.
Mhm. Fly back just in time for the party.
Oh,
But no,
love
we
it.
like a good party. We like to
Yeah.
plan. We do too much. You have a
Yeah.
party coming up.
Yeah. You do too.
Do it. I have another one.
That you're planning for work? That I mean, for where you'll get to see?
Oh, yes, yes, that's
Rehearsal?
for clients. That one will get finished because that's how that
Yes.
works.
If it's for somebody else, it's gonna be finished to a T. But yeah, the one at my house will probably not. Um, you know, getting them some things marked off the list, or my husband is, should I say.
I don't know how to make a I don't wanna say cute nor fancy, but a crawfish party is different than a
Oh, I got a whole cart. I'm like,
you're really buying decorations?
well, I mean, I gotta buy table covers and cute napkins with crawfishes on them, and cups with cute sayings on them, and cute, like, trays for the crawfish, and then the dip, you gotta have little trays for the dip, and
This is
then
all
I'm like,
true.
"Okay, well, people are gonna be outside, I need an umbrella." So I started looking at umbrellas, and it snowballed.
You know we sell umbrellas, right?
Yeah, I thought about that after, and Imma look at that, but the one I found has the little solar thing with LED lights, and since my husband will never, like, hang the twinkly lights that I've always wanted outside,
You know we sell those too, right?
oh, can you just do it?
Yeah. We do have little bistro lights with stands. We sell those.
Oh,
Would you like me to come and do that for you?
yes.
Okay.
I have been asking my husband since we moved in our house to do those little
Mhm.
cute little stringy lights, but we
Just
don't have
like how
anything, like,
me
to
and you
attach
took
them
out the
to.
Christmas decorations for Christmas that I
Yeah.
had. Yeah, yes. We'll
Yeah.
just come over and do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can bust up a little concrete or we can reconfigure
I'm
some
like, "Just
things. It'll
put
be
the posts
fine.
up, put concrete at the bottom, it's not that big a deal." Like,
This is typical Tuesday.
it's amazing what he can make happen, like, for a race or for something he wants, you know? Just want some twinkly light.
We won't go down that path. I have too much to say.
Mm. So,
Eh, very organized whenever it's a side by side trip or something, yeah.
yeah.
Even know how to buy groceries. Crazy.
And then make the food.
I know, and not even upset about it.
Mm-mm.
Not one word. Hmm, interesting. So we were supposed to be talking about what interior design is really
Yes,
like.
squirrel moment, sorry. Like a long one.
But obviously, it's a lot of this, talking about what the plan is, what we want to add to the design. What is your favorite thing to look for when you're starting a design? Do you have a specific thing you start with?
Mm. I always like to find inspiration from something, like nothing specific, but just depending on what we're doing for the client. Like if it's a bedroom, y'all know I have a pillow problem, so I always gotta look for the pillows first because I know that I'll get excited about that, which might not be the right thing, but it's what I do because
Mhm.
I can plan a whole room from a pillow, but if you pick a wall color, it's not as exciting. So I
Oh,
always or some
paint color is the
clients
last thing I
I
pick.
know, like,
Okay.
there's so many to choose from. So, yeah, that's the last thing. But sometimes clients have
I mean, unless
something
the
that
walls already exist,
right,
and then we have to work with that.
right.
Well,
Um,
sometimes.
we
Sometimes
just put
Brittany will
wallpaper
convince you
over
to
it.
just change it.
Uh, but, yeah, sometimes clients have something from their travels that they wanna incorporate in
Mm.
the room, and that kinda, like, spins off into something, or it could be a piece of artwork that's special to them that we work off of as far as color, but it's normally something more specific that I work from, whether that be a pillow or an accessory or
Tile.
tile. Yeah, it's
Lighting is a good I like
do you do
lighting.
things the same way? I mean, we do things together a lot, but if you were doing
I always have to find one thing, and it's usually something that's not necessary. A lamp
yeah,
or,
something quirky or
yeah,
something,
it's
like,
usually always
fun.
something that I'm like, "Oh, this will make the client happy," and then I base everything off of that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'm like, "Do you prefer this over this?" And then can focus, but I usually like something interesting. Or if it's like I was working on my sister's last weekend and I'm like, I feel like you need a Murphy bed in this room. So of course that's where I started because I was
Yeah,
like, that's just
kinda
something
harder to
out of the
find.
yeah, out of the norm that I don't do on a daily basis. And so
Hillary's great at taking something and, like, running with it and, like, "Here's the design." Me, on the other hand, I have to look at, like, every
everything.
like, if I'm looking at rugs, I have to look at every single rug, and then I narrow it down to, like, 5, and then Hillary narrows it down for me to, like, 2, and then that's the design. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm gonna, like, miss out on the perfect
Well, I
look at
mean,
all.
I pulled 3 or 4 no, I pulled, like, 3 oddly enough, I did start with paint on that one because I, felt like it was gonna be I wanted it to be a fun color, so I was pulling,
Yeah,
like,
if you're doing,
vibrant
like, a
colors and
fun
stuff,
color,
and so
then
then I pulled art, which usually I do art last. I did everything backwards this time,
yeah,
but
depends on
because
the project.
the the bed was not existent, and I went with what was gonna be the most, which would be art, and so then I found my favorite of those and then pulled bedding, and then by the time just I had already started eliminating based on once I find something that I'm like, "No, I love this," then I just go with it.
Yeah.
I don't you will continue to make all the designs work, and
Mm-mm.
I just told her that's what she needs.
And then sometimes the client wants something fast. I mean, they all the time want something fast, but if they're like, "I need this within a very quick turnaround,"
Parameters.
then I shop from our online boutique.
Yeah,
Like, I just go on and shop like I'm a customer and find things we have in stock to work from, which is really fun because I love a quick turnaround.
yeah.
But I love custom design equally because it's unique. We still find a way to make
Everything's
our
custom, even
yeah,
if it's quick turnaround. There's always gonna be 1 or 2 pieces that are custom, but
yeah,
I do like having the ability to shop from our own inventory so that you can see some of it and know that, you're only picking a few custom items to go with it,
right.
but it's still try really hard not to have the same look twice, which is such a funny thing. People will call us all the time and they're like, "I saw this picture. It just looks like y'all. Did you do it?" And I'm like, "How do you know that? Because nothing in this house is we've used before."
Client right now that was like it was all from a pillow. She was like, "I walked into this office and I just knew y'all did it. These pillows were just so" it was like green pillows with like a pattern. And then she walked in the showroom and it was like, similar
Yeah.
shades of green, but it was a total different pillow. She was like, "I knew y'all did it." Like,
I'm like, "I like that we have a look, but I also take great pride in the fact that not repeating the same product over and over and
yeah,
over again." I always think it's interesting. I remember who it was, but they were like, "Oh, I love to flip through one of the local magazines and guess which designer did which,
which I
r
envy
re"
designers that can like use the same light and they get things done in triple the amount of time, but everybody has the same thing, and I don't
Yeah.
want that.
It's just not there's just too many good options out there
Yeah.
to use the same now, of course, there are a few pieces that you're like, "This is just a classic."
Well, like an accessory. Like,
Yeah,
they have thousands of accessories,
yeah.
but we do
That
have
bowl
our
you use for that orchid
yeah.
is just
There's not another
phenomenal,
one like it,
so,
and
yeah,
there's not another
it
company
just
that makes
makes a
one similar.
statement. So, we always keep that one on hand,
Yeah.
but
But the orchids I put in it might be different
oh,
or it's still,
absolutely.
like, still unique.
But I think it does slow down the process a little bit, but it also
It
I like
does.
to, keep looking for things. I mean, so I like to narrow things down to have a good idea of what's happening, but also then I will go and look for tons of accessories or
Yeah.
something, and so I can have options, but there's always still shopping that's involved.
Yes.
I also have a crazy memory as far as just seeing it and remembering where it is and being like, "That's what my little
You
Rolodex up
do. I
here."
just go to Hillary when I need to know, like what was that accessory you used from that company that time at the client's house? You know, the one, I can't remember the
Just put it on
name,
the
but
3rd shelf.
she's like, "Oh, yeah." And just rattles it off.
You do that sometimes too, though. It's very weird. Your
If it's
memory is
about
crazy.
design
Mhm.
stuff sometimes, but anything else, no, it's like, I don't remember it yesterday.
I did have a client that came in, had went to her house to do a consultation. She ended up life happened and she couldn't, move forward, and then probably a year or 2 later, she came in and she was like, "I'm sure you don't remember me," and I was like, "I think I do. You walked in, there was a pelican to the
I
right,
do
there
that
was
too.
a sofa here, then the" she was like, "You know the
Yeah.
house, like, I could draw the floor plan of the
Uh-huh.
house, could not remember her name, nor
Mm-mm.
could I remember where the house was,
Samesies.
but I could draw that house out."
I can walk through, like, sometimes I'll have dreams at night, and people I know are in them, but not the homeowner of the house, and I can literally the floor plan's in my head, and I'm
Mhm.
walking through the house with random people I went to, like, middle school with. It's such a weird thing.
That is weird.
I know. It's like
I didn't expect that to happen.
my dreams, like, combine new with old for some reason.
Hmm. I wonder what that means. I'm sure
I
there's a
don't know.
therapist out there going,
Please let me know,
we need to talk to
anyone.
her and get her some meds."
Yeah, probably. Like, that's not good. Move on.
I don't even I have a small child, so I have no dreams.
You don't sleep.
No.
You know those dreams where it's, like, real life and you're awake and your eyes are
They're
closed and
screaming in the background, and you're like, "Oh, no, that's real life."
yeah.
There is this
Mm.
thing during pregnancy where you have dreams where your teeth fall out. I don't know, it's a thing.
Did you?
Mhm, there was teeth dreams involved,
That's crazy.
and then I Googled it because I thought I was
What does
losing
that
my
mean?
mind. I don't know. I'm not one of those that, like
Analyzes it?
yeah, no, I just hope for the
Sometimes if I
best.
see, like
There was a lot of scary dreams, though, while I was pregnant.
hmm,
It was weird. I think there's a thing for that. It's all those
yeah,
hormones, you know?
and, like, I have clients that have a thing with they see a red bird or they see
Oh, that
a
usually is
butterfly. I always look that
a
up.
loved one or
Yeah, and we,
something,
like,
yeah.
integrate it into the
Yeah, I
sign or
love
something.
that, but
Um
that has special meaning, not that their teeth fell out.
oh, I don't know. Meanings behind things, you know?
Yeah, no, I usually, I love whenever we remember when we had a client that we were working on their upstairs space, and we brought, this random giraffe or something, and she was like, "Oh my
Yes,
gosh, how did y'all know?" And it had, like, this special meaning, and I'm like,
a giraffe. Like,
"I
who would have thought?
love that
It
that
was a really
had"
cool sculpture,
yeah.
though.
I was like, "I love that that had meaning for them," and
Yeah.
nor did we didn't know about it, but
It
it
was
was my
a,
favorite.
kids well, not, like, really a kids, her daughter had a baby, and it was their suite.
Yeah,
Like, she had the nursery,
it's a little
and it was her
apartment
room. Yeah.
type.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
I love
I
that
love
room.
that space. I was actually just looking at it the other day. I was looking at our website, and was, like, reminiscing.
Yeah. Go check out the giraffe. It looks
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I think
It
it's
had
in there.
yep, it was. It was it a lamp or a sculpture?
No, it was a
It was a
sculpture next
sculpture,
to a lamp.
but it also had we also brought the art. We had the
Mhm.
art, I think,
Mhm.
and yeah, it
We
was
went through a little giraffe phase, I guess. We had, um I don't know why, but they were fun.
I know, and then we had a client the other day that called and asked what for a frog. I was so bummed we didn't have one.
No, it was a turtle.
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 Hmm.
Which we
Why are
at
y'all
one point had a
vin
turtle gold leaf turtle lamp, would have been perfect.
Oh, we
Remember
did do
that?
that.
It
I
was
was
so
gonna
cool.
say, why are the vendors slacking on the turtles? But
I feel like just with like they have like what's like
yeah.
we just had the whole llama phase where
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
pictures
Mhm.
of llamas. Wasn't it llamas?
I mean, we still have some trim that has a cute little llama on it.
Just pulled that one the other day.
So
I was
adorable.
looking for I mean I didn't pull it, but I found it again. I was like, oh, I want to use this one day.
I know. That's the thing. It's like, I wanna use it, but then there's so many that I wanna use.
I
So,
know.
I'm gonna need some more projects, alright?
Yeah.
Y'all come if y'all need some llama trim. I really wanna use
It's
that.
adorable.
Then, yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, you can put that in a nursery," and I'm like, "I don't know how many nurseries one person needs, but
Hillary designed like 4 before she when she found out.
oddly enough, I even bought stuff for 4."
You weren't sure if you were having a boy or a girl.
I
The boy nursery was really
I
cute.
know, and some of the bedding was discontinued, so I hurried up and bought it, so
Your having a boy,
looking
we have
for a boy.
people
I have a
over.
full design done for you.
It was very cute. I was very excited when I found out you were having a girl, but also I wanted
I
to see that
definitely thought I was
nursery.
gonna have a boy. This seemed
Excuse
like
me.
a boy mom time.
I'm sorry.
But having a girl's fun. Having I like doubled down once I had
Did you?
I never would have ever bought anything pink and now I can't stop.
Pink and purple and bows and sparkles, and I was so excited.
Just bought the cutest little bow earrings that had little pearls on them.
Oh,
They're
for you or
adorable.
for her?
Well, I bought them for a birthday party, but they
Oh,
didn't come in time, and so they're for me.
you didn't get her ears pierced yet, though, did you?
No.
When does that happen? How old?
I mean, some people say you should do it when they're babies so they don't mess with it. Some people say wait till they're older. I don't know. I always had I got mine when I asked my mother when I was like 5 years old.
Well, I have an
And so that's
opinion
what I'm
about
gonna go
this.
with.
I don't know what the rule is
Okay.
or what you're supposed to do, but I feel like mine were pierced when I was a baby, and I must have been just having a moment because
They're
mine are
crooked.
crooked. So I would suggest.
Well, and I have done some research and I wanted to go to a professional piercer, which,
They
you know,
have that? I went to
yeah,
like a tattoo shop or
that's
something, I
exact
think.
I mean, they're usually
Okay.
they either
I mean, I
it's a
don't know where my
piercing
mom took me
studio
when
or
when I had my belly
yeah,
button pierced.
I think I did that like in a garage. I wouldn't
Oh
go. I hope
my.
she doesn't do how that.
Mm.
But one of the professionals I was looking into, he doesn't do under 4 years old. I don't know, I just kinda got to the point where I was like, she if she wants it, she can tell me. I have no desire to pierce her ears. I mean, I think it's something that, you need to take care of, and so it's just like anything
Yeah,
else, like, she should be old enough to understand that, you know,
like more
maintenance and take care of and
recently, like later in life, I got that thing pierced that's supposed to help for migraines.
mhm.
Phew, that thing.
You took it out?
Yeah,
Good.
it kept getting infected and
Mm.
it was hurt, and I
It's
mean it
probably
helps
done
to like a lot of people, but I couldn't do it.
I did I forgot what it's called, but I did my top and the side and a
Mhm.
bar, but they did it at the wrong angle, and so it was too small, and my ear swelled around
Oh
it, and
boy.
the ball got
Look like a
stuck
UFC
in my
fighter or something.
it had some cauliflower ear going on, and I was able to, like, push the ball out, and it was disgusting, I won't continue, but, that's when I realized, like, there's, like, an art to it just like anything
Yeah.
else. So, you should probably do your research before not gonna take her to Claire's is what I'm trying to
No.
politely
Should
say.
also do your research when hiring a designer.
Yes, good segue back to what we're supposed to be talking about.
I don't know how we keep getting off track. Okay.
I know. Well, interior design is like a bunch of squirrel moments where everything just comes together at
This
the
is our
end.
daily life. Working on a project. Oh, a truck comes in. Oh, the phone rings. Oh, a client's in. Oh my gosh. It
Yes,
pivot constantly.
pivot.
I am a great multitasker.
No, you're not. It's been like 7, 8 years. I'm like, still love
Um,
that you
you
think
gotta
that.
admit I'm getting better.
No, you are great at touching a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then you say you have a terrible memory, and I love to tell her that she has a good memory, she just wasn't paying attention.
Kinda like when we talked about what this podcast was gonna be about. I have no idea now. I'm just like, we're gonna circle back.
Is that your
Design.
memory, or was that the champagne?
Champagne. I'm gonna blame it on champagne today.
That's fair, that's fair. What else? We had a crazy week, so we're gonna get
Crazy
to the
week. This
point
is like
where we
crazy. Yeah, it's been a
this month well, this week is
I'm
this
so
month.
thankful though because as you all in business probably know,
Little slow,
it's been slow and it's been
a
hard. Like
little
not even in
scary.
our industry. I don't know what's going on, but this past
We do know, but we're not gonna talk about it.
yeah, we're not gonna get into that. The past what, 2 weeks have been I don't people are coming out the woodwork.
Fun.
Yeah,
It's just been
I'm so
fun.
excited and so
And then, of course, we started a lot of projects, like side little projects on my pillow line and
yeah.
all of these things that we're doing because not that it has not been slow ever. It's just projects are just taking longer and
Yeah.
they're just not coming to fruition that
It's
quickly
like we
and
don't
just
really like having all remodels at one time is hard. Like we like to have a
well, and
good
that's the other
mix
thing,
of
housing market, everyone's staying and so they're just
right.
remodeling and getting bids is just not the funnest part of our job and all of and then you do the design and then you get the number back and then you do the design again because we
Mhm.
didn't like the number and it's just
A lot more new builds here in
new
the past
builds,
month
um,
coming to fruition
just
and
fun furniture projects, new homes. We have a lot of fun things that are happening. We were talking to our seamstress from our workroom and she was like, this is like, I haven't seen y'all this giddy and like
yeah,
super pumped about
money
everything
makes
that's
us
going on.
happy.
No.
I joke. Not really though.
Just talking about the fun things that
Yeah,
are
we
in the
were.
house or the fun little quirky things that we have to and what's so crazy is well, see, this is where I get in trouble because it doesn't make us any money, but I love doing research on
Yeah.
things that I don't know a lot about, like, really make me excited because I love to go down a rabbit hole and try to find they have antiques, so I'm about
Mhm.
to learn everything there is to know about antiques, and then I've been following, a girl on TikTok that refinishes antique furniture, and so just watching all the care and the like, all the information that she's
Like still
giving, like,
keeping
it's
it
just
in
and she's just entertaining too, so I just love I should probably give her a shout. I have no clue what her name is because names are not my forte, but
next time. We'll put it
but
in the caption.
but I do love, like, I refinish furniture, but I love to paint, and so she does wood, and that's a whole
It's totally
different,
different.
ball game, and the amount of attention and detail that she's putting into it, and these pieces are coming back to life that are, 100, 200 years old is just so awesome to watch, and it's all because I found this girl because I was researching antiques and, how to go about estate sales and just fun, interesting things that I have never done before, and so I like a project that I have to learn and spend a lot of time doing research, which is not profitable, but exciting for my brain.
Yeah. I'm excited because a lot of the new projects we have are actually more my taste,
Oh,
my
mhm.
my personal design aesthetic,
Over the top.
which we don't really, we design for our clients and what their style is, and we still put like our little touch on it. But I feel like having, how can I say this, more modern, clean line,
Oh,
but
I was gonna say
more
whimsy and
but
drama.
that too, yeah, more like contrasting bold color, pops of color instead of the typical Acadian farmhouse, shabby chic. I don't know, that
Which,
a lot of people like here.
oddly enough, once again, I was talking to my sister and showing her some of our portfolio because just showing her pictures and different, okay, well, do you like this art or do you like this art?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, look, y'all do a farmhouse. I'm like, we do whatever they ask for.
Yeah.
But I was like, what? Your farmhouse and my farmhouse are probably a little bit different. We're from Texas.
Yeah, I was
So,
like, "What does Holly's farmhouse, consist of?" I feel
uh,
like depends on where you're from, really,
yeah.
like,
I
it's
was like, well, farmhouse in West Texas is
a little different.
burlap and chickens. Like,
Yeah.
oh, she never had chickens in her house. But my aunt, we all did. Like, I love a good chicken. So
Or
don't
that,
get me
like,
wrong.
rooster border everybody had in their wallpaper back in the day.
I don't know if we had that. We definitely had the ducks,
Oh, I remember the ducks.
the this baby blue and
Yeah.
yellow kitchen. Yeah, we had that
We had,
with the pig in the refrigerator that oinked at you when you
yes!
were trying to diet. Mhm.
We had that, but we had floral wallpaper that is now, like, I think I saw one the other day that looks like the
It's like come
wallpaper
back
has
around.
came back around. That's when you know you're getting old, when the
We
designs from
have
when you're young come back.
wood paneling in our hallway,
Mhm.
and when our dad was frustrated with us, he would make us oil the paneling,
What?
but he was very particular. I also know where I get my OCD
Is
from.
Mr. Miyagi on that?
Apparently, it was my father. And when you put the I don't know, polish, oil, whatever it was on the rag, I just, like, wanna put a lot so I could get 3 panels done. He was like, "Absolutely not." It was rag 1 little 6-inch
Oh,
panel.
boy.
Right. There was a whole method behind it, and now I laugh because I did not know where all of my ailments came from.
Was this, like, the whole hallway or, like, a wainscoting?
It was, it was a whole hall no, it was wainscoting, but it was still a very long hallway.
Yeah.
You know, it was the 90 it was the hallway was your whole home, like,
Yeah.
get the whole length of your house, and yeah, every time we got in trouble, I was in that hallway.
Instead of going in the corner, get on your knees, mama.
Pretty much. Well, my sister was in karate. It's almost like
Yeah.
we watched too much TV, apparently.
That was my favorite movie
Yeah.
growing up, one of them.
Same. One of
Yep.
them. Yep.
Mm.
And Ninja Turtles, but I won't
Yes.
get started on All right, what else?
Oh, well, we covered a lot. Mm.
We do have some awesome projects coming up. We are gonna do a fantastic job of taking y'all along with us.
Yes.
Like I said, we're super excited about all of them.
Yeah, we
So
have installs every week this month and
we
going
have
to
Brittany's about to
capture.
be on some scaffolding, doing some accessorizing.
Mhm.
That's gonna be
About to
entertaining.
get my
I'm
workout
going
for the
just
month.
to, watch the shortest one of us get on the scaffolding,
Yeah.
so that's entertaining. I think I heard something about I'm having to get my plaster,
Mhm.
stuff back out, so I'm gonna dust those off
We have a
and
client that we designed a bedroom for years ago, and Hillary did black Venetian plaster, which was amazing. And they bought a new house and want their whole bedroom duplicated in their new house.
yep,
So, but it's a lot larger bedroom.
a
So
lot larger.
I
So
think I'm gonna,
I'm gonna move in there for
yeah,
a little while and, work on that. We also talked about they have some groin ceilings, which, we'll see if we
exciting.
end up doing some plaster work on that, but we have some fun things coming up, so interested
Yeah.
to see it all come to life, but we're gonna take y'all along with us. We'll probably be doing, each week our little podcast that about what happened that week because things are changing and happening very
Yes.
quickly. And also, we wanna talk about, questions. Definitely leave us questions. Let us know what y'all wanna hear about, or we'll just talk about whatever once
As you
again.
can see.
My, upbringing and polishing the walls, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So send us your questions and we will make sure to answer them on our next episode.
And if you don't have any questions but just wanna come hang out, we had some people commenting about how they just wanted to come stop in and say hi. We're friendly. We, this is what we're doing. We're usually sitting here chit-chatting about everything and nothing. So stop in, come say hey. Once again, Online Boutique is up to peruse and
Follow us on social.
all the things. I know. I'm like, "Do your spill."
We weren't sure where most people watch their podcasts, but we
Mm,
are going to post our podcasts on Spotify, on Apple, and on
good old faithful YouTube.
YouTube. Yes, I
Yeah.
couldn't remember that one. So tune in and follow us along.
Thanks, guys. See y'all next
Thanks.
week.
Bye. Cheers.